Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. I'm Raven from Norway. Let's have a look at the person you have a romantic interest in and the connection between the two of you. Sometimes I'm a little bit like, shall I look at the person or the connection between the two of you? For now, I want to see the connection between the two of you. If the connection is really good, then we can pull out some of the cards and clarify them and see where it goes. We're also going to have a look at your career, your work, your money income, and how it is possible for you to make money out of, well, some people can make money from nothing at all. And then there is me. You have two types of people who have trouble making money, people who easily making money, and then there is me. So let's have a look at your personal Sagittarius. You and your person, that is, the connection between the two of you. So in this case, in this relationship, it already seemed to me that you need to choose a path. There might be some worries here. Let's see. Let's put up all the cards before we start talking about yeah. Oh. So, I remind you, it is a collective read, so obviously it cannot, it cannot not resonate with all of you. So take what resonates, leave everything else behind. So, in the heart of the matter here, there is this energy of I want to look closer at it, that you need to choose a path in this connection. However, I'm going to be honest with you. One of these paths is showing grace, dignity, purity, beauty, which can alone be deceptive. I see someone here who likes to write, who are good with words. There could be an author. I also see that in this relationship you might expect a lot of people talking quack, 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 quack about your relationship. Basically slander, which is the bird card. On one side, I see either one of you very loyal and the other one disloyal. The other one is basically a snake, someone you cannot trust, someone you really need to stay away from. Someone who is, you can't trust them one bit. And they are, if there is such thing as pure evil, okay, then in this connection, there is a snake in the garden. And it's creating a distance between the two of you, and it's also putting one of you in danger from being consumed by that snake. I see some messages coming in, a lot of messages actually that is talking. And it's also here an energy about you clearing your garden, clearing the space in your house, outside your house, wherever you are. Clear it up to make sure everything is okay. To make the chi, the prana flow perfectly. If there is, wherever there is clutter, the energy will stagnate, okay? So there is this woman here I believe she is the female here. She is very, she seemed to be very loyal. Now, if we do the cross read here, she also have grace, but she can also be a victim of the snake. Now, I'm not saying that, Sagittarius, that you are the snake. There could be someone that are interfering in your relationship. We will have a look, a closer look. Okay. I have so many Lenormand cards now, and realize they're going to be even more in my collection. It's just, I need to get a house soon. Okay. This snake is coming up with dark clouds twice. And it might come in with fish, which simply means, you know, if you're a fisherman, you go out, you get your fish. What happens? Well, you have food, you have money. Fish is abundance, basically. So you might be dealing with someone who, I'm not saying a fisherman, but with someone who are abundant coming into your life and showing you, I have this abundance for you. And as soon as you take the bait, maybe because you are a loyal person, they will pull you in, like you are a fish, like you're a merman, whatever. Clarify the energy of this woman. Clarify the energy of this woman, Great Spirit. Clarify the energy of this woman, Great Spirit. So this woman, she's someone who, she doesn't see things clearly right now, but she wants a new start in life. And she seems like very happy about bringing a new start into your life, and she might also come with a proposition. But she also are blind to something that there is something she does not see. Right now, it seems to me that I get that someone are watching her, someone who are having issues with money, someone are watching her and every step that she is making. But I'm going to be honest with you. For me, twice now the clouds show up. There is a beautiful letter here. I believe this energy here is bringing her a message. It's bringing her a message about happiness, about the sun, about knowledge. And it's showing up twice, this dog. It's like this energy of this dog really is trying to pull in this woman. It's also showing her a house, showing her that I can help you build a future. We have the rider here, which originally goes like this. It's also giving her a message. But a lot of this message is based on the snake in its basis. It's also based on slander. And it's given further sometimes this scythe is a symbol of death. In this case, I'm not allowed to say it's a symbol of death, but to me, a scythe is a scythe. We chop things off, things that no longer serve us. It's the fall. It's time to reap what we sow. So it can also symbolize karma. But I'm stretching the line now. So for me, this relationship, I wouldn't say yes, go for it, go for it, go for it. Not from what I read here. I would rather say think about it and give it some time, and whatever woman or man that you are interested in, I would also study them a little bit and not jump quick into a relationship. Maybe have some coffee, tea with them first, meet up with them, get to know them, try to find out what kind of person they are. If people are snakes, they are more difficult to detect than if they are foxes. So we don't like people who are foxes. We can't stand them, and we will say this person is a fox, he's a liar, he's got two faces, and so we don't really like fox people. But with snake people, they are charming, they are seductive, but behind that two-face, that mask, they are the most evil people we can find wherever you're looking. So let's see. Job, money. Sagittarius, what is coming in for Sagittarius in work, money? I'm not equally familiar with the pictures here, but we will make it through. So again, we have you reap what you sow. What have you done this year? What have you done last year? Because now the time to reap what you have been putting into the ground, it's the time. It's also time to cleanse the place you live for whatever weed. I think today, while I read the card, I get the mountains a lot. So this mountain here is a small problem for you. So while some of you maybe are out on an adventure, the mountain will stop you. It will stop you. So for now, this is, okay, we need a bridge. We need a bridge. Let's see. Sometimes the bridge can be allegorical, you know, it can be, I don't know, magic mushrooms. Funny! No, just kidding. This mountain is dangerous. It will stop you. It will cross you. It seems to me that this mountain, to cross this mountain, will be, it will give you a headache. Something is stopping you here, and it seems to me whatever card I'm pulling here, it will stop you. You have to find basically another way, because you are going to get here. So this shows that you're going to get to a place where the moon will give you comfort, healing. It's a very feminine energy. It's a very, very motherly energy. It's with maybe when you finally, for some reason, manage to find another way around that mountain, you will get to this beautiful secret garden where you also might get some light to the work that you are doing. We can have a closer look at the meaning of the moon, because as I say, they mean different. Yeah, so it gives a reflection to all the cards. It gives everything a deeper meaning. But it is also the card of secrets, of things that are hidden to us. But it is also, you know, I'll stop there. We have the stars here. A star, a sky full of stars, a clean sky, no clouds, nothing. I see, this is far more difficult than, the Leo read. The stars alone, they symbolizes wisdom, healing. I see that maybe some of you are going out a lot. I'm going to link them intuitively now, the houses. I see some of you going out a lot. And some of you might even meet a soulmate during this journey. 6 of Hearts. As you go out looking for that place, while you think about how will my future be, and you might feel the burden. Okay. Yeah, so usually birds, they are very simple. They mean slander, but as you can see in this card, the elves are having fun riding the birds. And when we are reading the birds, it's all about observing. We observe the birds to see, is the winter coming? We observe the birds, how are they behaving before the rainstorm? And the birds in general, they leave us small signs. Sometimes we could find a white feather, which is an angelic guardian symbol for many people. So the birds alone, they have a very strong meaning. If there are many birds chatting together, it's obviously a lot of babble going on around you. And what we see here is that you are going to dig deeper into a subject that there is something here regarding a book. And in this book, there is something that you might find, something that you might learn, that you will need for your new job. Maybe the book is locked for now, and that you will need the key card in order to unlock it. We also see the male here, the typical male energy. And the sun is shining here, and we also see the card of love, the heart, basically. So it seems to me that some of you, not all of you, but some of you might meet a soulmate while struggling to get around this mountain. And as you find this secret garden, it's allegorical again, of course, you might find your soulmate. And there is a secret here. I want to have a look. Show me the book, clarify the book. Show me the book, clarify the book. I was like, with the Leo read, I was like, God, I'm good. And this time, I'm like, ugh, okay, not that good. Good, but I need help. So this is the Book of the Snake. This is forbidden knowledge. And when I'm thinking about forbidden knowledge, I'm thinking about things that we are doing right now. If you see the man here, he's popping up again. And behind the man, the book is popping up again. And behind that book, there is something you need to look closer at. Because there is something in this book that will teach you something. If you are from India, it can be the Veda. It will give you a revelation, but you might need this card. This key. So you can open perhaps the book and you can go through the book and you won't get anything what the book is talking about. Like when I was very, very young, I could read certain kinds of book and I wouldn't understand anything. And today it's simple and easy. Today it's simple and easy. And the key in this case could be love. I'm not talking about romantic love, but what I see here is someone looking for work, trying to find work. Instead of finding work, or on her way to find work, you find a soulmate. You find a soulmate, and out of the blue, you feel very, very happy. You don't have perhaps a lot of money, but this person who is connected to this card might be the key that you need to make more money. Because the person you meet might be the tower, the CEO of a bigger company, or she might be a bridge to something that will help you grow. I want to take a small look at it because it started out very, very clumsy, this read Sagittarius, and then I'm like, whoa, this is getting interesting. So you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow, okay? So let's just have a look. Let's use the gilded ones. I have to travel back to India again very, very soon, and it will be in July or August, and I have to leave most of my tarot cards, and so my heart is a little bit broken right now, because where I put my cards, the cards might get molded because of moist, so I'm worried. Worried. Yeah, but I will bring enough cards so I can keep up. I see some. There's one challenge that only uses this card. She only uses this card only. It's very consistent, and she has far more views than I have, than I will ever get. Okay, so let's see. But we need to guard our words a little bit. When I say when we talk, we establish a truth. You know, if I say that, I don't know anything about money. What will happen is that it will continuously accumulate itself to you being someone who knows nothing about money. I have said my entire life, I know nothing about mathematics. I refuse to count. And what happens is that I become worse and worse and worse and worse into administrating money and counting. So bless the guy who came up with this revelation. I did kind of know it before, but it came into a slap in the face. So Sagittarius, when you are talking, make sure you establish that, you know, I might have a talent, a hidden talent when it comes to money, and I'm going to look deeper into it, and I feel positive. And if you establish it to be something that is within the now, you might like the result. Or yeah, what is coming? So one situation here is finished. It was something that you were obligated to. It's done. Something is done. It could be a marriage, it could be some kind of a work. And here you have trouble. You're thinking, you know, should I give the situation a second try? But you are dealing with someone here who are vicious. This is Libra in reverse. She have no grace, she have no honor. She is saying malicious things. She is waving with her sword without really knowing the etiquette of elegance and precision while using the sword, which is her mouth. So you're dealing with someone who are giving you a lot of burden. And I wouldn't think regarding, and since this also is a work read, this can also be your boss. And this boss is going on your nerve because they are constantly giving out orders, and they are saying malicious things to you. They are saying bad things to you. They are saying things to you that are hurtful. So you are in a position, Sagittarius, where some of you need to make a choice. In the past, there was really something that was making you happy, you celebrated, and things did not turn out as good as they should have been. Maybe you are waiting for someone to come in with a love offer. I don't know why so many of your reads are disturbed by Sagittarius looking for love. Maybe Sagittarius, I don't know. But this is someone, they could be Pisces or another aquatic sign or strong aquatic sign. But it seems to me like someone might come in with a work offer, with a love offer, with some kind of offer, but I wouldn't trust this person. This person could be a fox or a snake, someone you simply cannot trust. So in your surroundings, it doesn't seem to me like there are a lot of things that make you feel ignited, that you want to do something creative. It seems to me like you are in the energy of the mountain or the mist right now, that things are a little bit dark, at least in your surroundings. So you are holding on to whatever you have of coins or whatever it is that you need to keep while you... So this is something that you have to go through right now. I feel it's almost like the dark night of the soul. That it's not good. This, by the way, is in reverse. So this is, in case some of you are readers yourself, just letting you see them. What is in your obstacle here besides the mountains regarding a love relation, or there was even a work, wasn't it a work relation? The mountains anyway. in this situation here, regarding your position, regarding work, the sun is the answer. And you need to ignite the sun in yourself, in your own heart. This is your heart. The sun rules the heart. And it's difficult when we feel betrayed by someone. It's difficult when someone are being cruel to us and pushing us down into the dark. But the key here, like I told you about earlier when I talked to you about finding the key into the forbidden knowledge, is actually the heart. And two, of course, understand patterns, as you do when you take IQ test. The more you can put the patterns together and missing puzzles, the better your IQ is. So understanding patterns, you are putting behind you bad habits. It's moving away from you. But for now, it seems to me that love is out of the picture, that you need to concentrate. Same also goes for mind games. But there is a Scorpio here that seem to take an interest in you. Someone with a strong Scorpio position. So unless you can have strong Scorpio position yourself, but this is Scorpio here that might take an interest in you. And it's not necessarily a man. Scorpio people also come as female. So he's coming out in the correct position. So as a possible outcome here, this Scorpio person might, if you can manage to light each other up, you can actually find a solution where you are working together on finding a solution to the dark clouds that have been surrounding you. And I feel that this will have a very positive outcome, because here you see that this person that we did see also earlier, that while you're looking for work, you might actually find a soulmate. And what you have here, you have Shiva Shakti, you have a female or divine counterpart. Here is you, Sagittarius energy, balancing the energies, feeling good about yourself. So it seems to me that before you really find work, you might go through a relationship that maybe it's an old relationship, a relationship that it have a bumpy road in the beginning, and then it's going more and more fluid. And in the end here, we see that something is being resurrected. And for some of you, I don't know if this is next month or next year, but for some of you, you will end up with a divine counterpart. And you never know. There is something written in the sky that you should take a look at. As you can see, these are Nordic runes. When something is written in the sky, we usually call them star signs. But we did see the star sky pop up earlier, so you might have a look at the sky and find something hidden in the sky, written there, that makes you give a clue about the secret from the book, or simply give you a peace of mind by, you know, I don't know. I think you should have a look yourself to think a little bit about what it means to you. But it's something written in the sky, and it can have something to do here that is fated, that has something to do with astrology. So, well, I am pulling out the time, already given too much time. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for holding on, staying with me. I hope that some of the advices here helps you, and that everything is going in your favor. Have a beautiful life. Catch you on the flip side.